Hey, what's up, everybody? So this past Tuesday, we had an update announced for the game. It included some balance updates, and they finally included Bahamut as a new summon. He looks pretty awesome. If you haven't seen him yet, I've got a link down to his announcement video below. No new information about a console or global release, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to keep satisfying our hunger here with videos of other people playing for now. Maybe next time. But anyways, I've got a Terra video here for you guys. She's played by Akashina, who has a ton of Terra videos on their channel. As always, links down below if you want to see some more from the YouTuber. So Terra is a shoot character, and she's going to be the first one I'm highlighting. As the type implies, she specializes in casting magic on enemies from a distance. She has a ton of range with her abilities and can do a lot of damage if she's left unchecked. What's unique about Terra is that if she doesn't attack and doesn't get attacked for about 4 seconds, the next move that she uses will be a stronger version of it. So based off of the situation, it kind of makes you think if you want to do a bunch of quick attacks or if you want to go all out and try to hit with one strong attack. Her X skill puts her in trance mode, which basically is just going to buff her attack, her defense, and speed for 30 seconds. With her range and versatility, she's one of the best characters at following up on combos. A common combo you're going to see is a character like Squall locking an enemy down in a long bravery attack chain, and Terra following up on it with her HP attack. The most common HP attack you see with Terra is Meteor, which is really long range and has a pretty big area of effect. We can get into our first match here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. It actually is a Terra Squall comp, so you see a lot of their combos in this game. Okay, so this first matchup here, we have Terra, Squall, and Warrior of Light for the blue team, and then Emperor, Kuja, and Vaughn for the red team. So in these kind of matchups, what you're often going to see is teams are going to kind of try to protect their shoot and just let them have free reign as much as possible. So you kind of see here, if you look on the minimap, blue team is going to kind of stick together, Warrior Light's going to kind of come back in here, and you see them just kind of standing in front, or in between of the red team and Terra. And she's kind of throwing out some poke, just trying to do some damage here. She builds up a little bit of bravery, but mostly just kind of tries to stay out of harm's way and just throw out her attacks. So everyone's kind of scattering around a little bit here, but Terra's still just kind of hanging back, trying not to get too close. Kuja is going to be the one that's hunting her down. He's the red team speed character, so you're going to kind of see him constantly moving in against Terra. You see he just tried to go in again right there. So Terra's going to really have to be mindful of number 3 on the minimap and just always keep her eyes on him, because he's the most likely character to really sneak in attacks on her. So right away you see the power of her Meteor HP attack that she just got some HP damage on. The range is insane on that, so she can pretty much throw it out freely if she's got some distance, so she won't have to worry about any repercussions from that. So keep an eye out for that. See, she's got some distance here, no one's really focusing on her, so she throws it out again. Blue team kind of got cornered there, though, so Squall did die. So that puts blue team at a slight disadvantage, only with 2 health bars left. Still early on in the game, though. Summoning Stone is up, so now everyone's kind of moving closer towards it. Squall had Vaughn locked down there on the wall, and Warrior of Light was able to pick up a kill on that, which just kind of highlights Squall's strength. It doesn't necessarily have to be Terra that follows up with him. Pretty much anybody with a quick HP attack can follow up on Squall's long bravery chains. So here now we see red team here is using their summon. So what we're probably going to see is blue team back away a little bit. Squall especially needs to be careful. He can't just be dashing in against the red team. And you already see number 4 on the minimap, Squall is backed up. He's back here with Terra. They're all kind of throwing out their buffs. And you see Terra's just throwing out her HP attacks, and she has so much space. She picked up a kill on Emperor, who just wasn't dodging and wasn't able to move away from it. So that's just a good sneaky move, kind of just to throw out if no one's paying attention, so nice on her part. Vaughn's kind of backed into a corner here, isolated a little bit, so there was an HP attack on him and a wall rush. So one thing to kind of point out that's just pretty cool here, let me just stop for a sec. So Terra right here is in a pretty bad spot because Rama's attack is just about to hit her, and she doesn't really have enough time to move out of the way. And if she does get hit, not only is she going to lose all of her bravery, but she's in the perfect position for red team to follow up and attack her, since she'll be disoriented for a second, and they're pretty much all surrounding the blue team. So what she does is she uses her X skill teleport, which is the second one that she has, is the blue one. But basically what it does is it makes you invulnerable for a second and teleports you a little closer to whoever you're targeting. It also leaves you immobile for a second, but it can kind of move you out of harm's way, which is what you see happen here. So here she's using it, and she didn't take any damage. And on the flip side of that, you see Warrior of Light wasn't quite so lucky. He did get hit by Rama and was then followed up with and killed by the red team. So Rama is no longer active now. The game is really even. Both teams only have 1 life left. Terra is in perfect position though to kill Vaughn. She's got enough bravery to do so. You see her targeting him. She's kind of chasing him down. Squall is running along here with her. He's got him locked in a bravery chain, and she's able to hit his meteor attack just before Emperor's able to do anything to stop it. So that right there just goes to show the combo I'm talking about. Squall locks somebody down in a bravery chain, and then Terra immediately follows up with meteor. Nothing the opponent can do except for dodge Squall's attack initially. But if he gets locked down by Squall, they're as good as dead. So that's just an example of what Terra can do if she's with a team that can kind of complement her strengths, in the sense that Squall was great at locking people down, and then Warrior of Light was great at kind of keeping people away from her, and also just kind of being a bit of a distraction. So I'm going to skip ahead a little bit to the next match. Let's see. Okay, so this time around we've got Terra, Cecil, Lightning on the blue team, and then we've got Vaughn, Sephiroth, Kain for the red team. So blue team definitely has a lot more poke this time, a little bit longer range, and then on the flip side, the red team has a bit more melee on their side. Kain is really dangerous going up against Terra just because he's incredibly fast and he can just lock down people really well, which is exactly what you want to do against a shoot character. So just like last game, you see Terra's kind of trying to stay away from the red team and just kind of throw out some of her attacks. Blue team is kind of sticking with her and just trying to kind of keep her safe. They're kind of staying in between her and the red team. So far, no one has really aggressively moved against Terra. You see Sephiroth is kind of moving towards her, but he didn't really target her. So she's kind of had free reign to attack, which is good for her. Sephiroth's moving in now, but she was able to knock him away and actually break his bravery, so she just gained a ton of bravery. She tried to throw out her HP attack on Kain, but he had just been hit by an HP attack, so he was invulnerable. She still has a ton of bravery though, so whoever she can actually successfully hit is going to definitely die. So you see Kain stuck in his shield here. Their blue team is totally surrounding him, so Terra was able to throw out her meteor attack. Nothing he could really do, or else he would have been followed up by blue team. So good awareness on her part, that knowing that she could throw that out without any without him being able to escape. Vaughn able to make a move there on Terra. She tried to knock him away, but no luck. He was able to hit her with his HP attack. Everyone was kind of fighting over the summoning stone a little bit. Looks like Kain is finally starting to focus on Terra a little bit more, and not letting her just get away with whatever she wants, which is dangerous for the blue team. Everyone is kind of chasing her down right now. She has to be really careful and kind of hope they forget about her again. She just used her teleport to kind of get away from the team, so that was good. But Kain is still trying to chase her down. He's actually able to connect with his HP attack while she was in her shield. You see the summoning stone spawn, and she actually attacks that for a second, leaving her kind of vulnerable for Kain to kill her. So she probably would have been better off just moving away and just trying to get some distance away from Kain. But either way, she's back to life now. Blue team is trying to summon. Actually got interrupted pretty quickly here. Terra's in a decent spot. She's pretty far away from the red team. Looks like blue team was finally actually able to get their summon off. So now they have Rama coming. Should enable them to be a little bit more aggressive here. Looks like lightning immediately goes down here from Kain. She was stuck in her summon animation, and red team was able to take advantage of that before she could do anything about it. Terra is kind of taking a step back here. She's throwing out her bravery buffs. She has enough bravery to pick up a kill on Sephiroth and Vaughn right now, and soon Kain. So if she can line anything up, we'll see if Rama can enable her to get anything off. She's got some distance, so she might be safe to start throwing out her HP attack here. You actually see Sephiroth did just get caught by Rama's attack, so she was able to safely throw out her meteor and pick up a kill there on him. So just an example of using the summon as a tool to pick up a free HP attack. So you see Terra's building up her bravery again, just getting off some quick attacks on the enemies here. She's already back up to enough bravery to pick up a kill if anybody is vulnerable for just a second. Kain is trying to chase her down so that she's not going to be able to do that. You see she uses her teleport to just bypass Kain and move close to Sephiroth, And while Sephiroth wasn't paying her any attention, he was actually had a wall rush on somebody else. She was able to pick up the kill. Let's just take a look at that again, because that was just a nice move. Let me just highlight it. So you see Kain moving in here against Terra, and she's honestly pretty vulnerable in that situation because she's 1 versus 1 against one of the best lockdown characters in the game. So she just completely moves past him, jumps over towards Sephiroth, where there's a 3 versus 2 situation going on over here for just a couple of seconds. Sephiroth doesn't notice it in time. He's already kind of locked in the middle of a combo animation on somebody on the blue team. So Terra's easily able to pick up a kill on him while he's stuck in animation. So that just kind of shows the power of the teleport ability, especially for a shoot character, because they're so often targeted by speed characters, and they really need to have the mobility to get out of bad situations. So it can be a really strong X skill. And also it's just a good way to kind of trick your opponents with your mobility because they think they're safe because you're so far away. But it can close ground really quickly, just like it did in that situation. And in the duration of 1 attack animation of Sephiroth's, she's able to teleport to him and kill him with her meteor attack. So once again, really good awareness there by Terra, knowing when to use her teleport. Alright, so one more game for you here. Let's jump to it. Too far. So we've got Terra, Titus, and Cecil for the blue team, and then Garland, Lightning, Emperor for the red team. So red team kind of looks a little closer to what we had last game in the sense that they're really long range. They've got Emperor, who's a shoot character. Our team is a little bit more balanced with Terra being shoot and then Titus being speed. We're going to have to kind of rely on Titus watching out for the Emperor and seeing if he can kind of disrupt him a little bit. So right off the bat, Terra is using her range, picking up some bravery damage off on Lightning. You're going to see her just really kind of hang back here, especially in this wide open map. She's going to be able to shoot people from a distance. Cecil's kind of sticking with her, just trying to protect her, and you see Titus is just kind of running around, just seeing if he can attack anybody that's vulnerable. Summoning Stone has popped up, so blue team gets the advantage on that. They get the most summon gauge from it. Terra throws out an HP attack, doesn't connect, but nothing lost from trying. Red team's kind of starting to move in here. Lightning's kind of dashing in and out. Emperor picks up some HP damage there on Terra. Red team kind of split up all around the blue team, so it was difficult to see what each individual member was doing, so that was kind of a smart move on their part. I think Lightning was kind of just trying to bait Terra into focusing on her. So Lightning is kind of trapped a little bit in the back. You saw Titus picking up some bravery damage on her. So you see Terra just kind of moving away from everybody a little bit here, trying to help them forget that she exists. She chases Garland down here, trying to get an attack on him, but misses, so she just kind of backs up, not trying to put too much focus on herself. Actually, she's kind of rushing in here a little bit. This might be a dangerous move for her, but we'll see. Yeah, she gets caught out by Lightning. Only some bravery damage though, so not a big deal. She throws out her X skill, so now she's in transform, so expect to see her put out a lot of damage here if she can connect with anybody. She's throwing out a couple of attacks. Lightning's actually able to disrupt her, and Titus actually comes in, saves her. We'll see if Terra can follow up on anything. She does not, but they actually try to get their summon off. Emperor's throwing out some of his moves against Terra, so she's trying to dodge away from them, but he's able to actually catch her finally and hit her with his HP attack. Blue team is able to get their summon off though, so that should help a little bit with the rush down that red team is kind of doing on them. Hopefully making red team play a little bit more defensively and giving her more room to breathe. Garland's moving in kind of close, as is Lightning, but they're kind of keeping their distance. They don't want to get in too close in case Rama hits them and puts them in a bad spot. You see they're all kind of backing up now and kind of grouping together. Terra was looking for a kill. She finally got one on the Emperor, who had low HP. She threw out her meteor attack and was able to connect with him. Now that everyone is kind of focusing on Rama and trying to dodge his attacks, that leaves her a little more open to throw out her meteor as much as she can and see if she can connect with people. She did get 2 attacks off, but she was actually picked off by Emperor from behind. She's been caught by him a couple of times. He's just able to throw out a lot of HP attacks that linger for a long time and makes it difficult to avoid him. You see red team is now picking up their summon, so it's going to be their turn to be really aggressive here. Blue team's going to have to be really careful because they're already at a life disadvantage, and you see Cecil already is pretty low on HP too, so they need to be pretty cautious. Looks like Cecil did just pick up a kill though on Garland, so leaving red team only with 1 HP bar left and Lightning with really low HP. So you see Terra's trying to throw out some meteors, trying to pick up a kill on her to go ahead and end things. She missed with her first one. We'll see if she keeps trying to connect here. She's trying to keep her distance. She doesn't want to give red team any opportunity to win. Lightning is moving in close on her. And you can kind of see in, so you can kind of see in the distance here, Emperor got off his X skill, which, if you don't know, let's look. Yeah, so it's that purple meteor rain that's kind of coming down, and basically if you're in that when he uses it, it locks you down for about, I think it's 8 seconds. So it leaves you really vulnerable to HP attacks. Looks like Titus and Cecil both got caught, so they were able to really easily follow up and just finish off the game. Which is too bad because Lightning was pretty close to dying there, but they just weren't quite able to finish her off. So it was a really, really close game there. If a couple different things had gone their way, maybe if Terra had gotten her HP attack off a little earlier, and was able to pick up that kill on Lightning, that would have never happened. But really close game there. This one kind of showed that if you can stay in a shoot character's face and not let them attack freely, you can really disrupt their game plan. Alright, so that's all I've got for you guys today. I should have another video up for you this week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys then.